Hello and welcome back to Sanity Reviews. Yes, it's been a while. No, I'm not sorry. But if there is one thing that can be said about me for certain, it's that I love following along with up-and-coming indie projects. And today's game is one such game I stumbled across out of sheer luck, and it recently released an official playable demo for people to play. That game is Paige. So first things first, this demo is more of a tech demo, which basically means it's more of a showcase of the basic mechanics of the game, rather than anything related to its story or proper level design, so don't expect much in those regards if you plan to get this demo for yourself. However, what you can expect is quite possibly one of the smoothest momentum-based platforming games I've experienced, all topped off with a delightful N64-esque style and a pretty nice soundtrack accompanying the 3 or 4 main areas in this demo. Despite there only being about 30 or so minutes of content within this demo at its base, the few locations that you do get give you a good idea as to what may come in terms of the skill and patience required for you to pass the challenges that this game will throw at you. If I am to give a complaint about the game, it's that there's a tiny bit of drift when it comes to falling and landing due to how much momentum is preserved, making it sometimes feel like you're on ice at all times. I also like the little Reaper cloak that she has on, that's funny. You can't, like, chain double jumps together. That would be funny if you could just do that. Why do I keep f***ing that jump up? That and the keyboard controls are a little strange, but maybe that's because I haven't really played any platformer that's ever used the mouse outside of operating the camera if it allows you to. Cursors can be a very fast method to travel, but they require a high level of precision to use efficiently. When a cursor is highlighted, hold left click. Left click? I would have never guessed to use left click, but you know what, alright. Now that my complaints are done, let's get into everything else. The aesthetics of this game are awesome. It encapsulates the idea of a digital landscape pretty well, even if the overall design of each section isn't really the most extravagant. Probably my favorite segment is the final gauntlet area, as it has this almost vapor/synthwave-ish color palette to it, and I mean, I'm just kind of a sucker for that kind of aesthetic. Another thing is that our main character is a pretty interesting design. A simple design, kind of looks like a little helper android. I assume there'll probably be more lore to her when there's more of a story and that kind of stuff is actually added into the game and it's expanded upon, but I'm already interested just from her design. But now that we've covered just about everything, let's toss Paige right into the scales, and I'm giving the demo a solid 3.7 out of 5 stars. There's a wonderful style and soundtrack to it, and the momentum-based mechanics to the platforming is something that shows a lot of promise and enjoyment. The only real downside, aside from its short playtime, is that the momentum does carry over quite a bit, and there isn't really an easy way to slow down, especially when falling. But overall, I recommend this game for all you platformer lovers out there. Give this demo a try and keep your eyes peeled for whatever comes of this little indie project in the future. But with that being said, as always, thanks for watching.